Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kitahi and today's video is a makeup tutorial. This is what we are going to do today. And if you are new here, I am a makeup content creator. If you love the content, make sure you subscribe and join the family. So let's get into the video. So the first thing is starting with a clean face. I've just wiped my face. I hadn't washed it. It's almost noon. I know. Going to start with this aloe vera gel. If you have inflammation, if you get hives and your skin gets really inflamed, this product is a good one. So I'm just starting with the lightest and to the creamiest. That's how I do my skin prep. The next product I'm going in with is this primer. It's a very lightweight primer. Oh, it's a little bit creamy, but I have also this which will go last. So after letting your first product sit on your face for some time, I'll go in with my primer. I'm not applying it everywhere, just on the T-zone area. The next product I'm going in with is this moisturizer which has SPF 6. It's like a moisturizer and a sunscreen. This I'll apply on the rest of the area, on the rest of the face, because I don't have a lot of product in these areas. I'm not too stingy with the product, but also I'm very careful because these skincare products are very expensive, but this one is very affordable. But the thing is, it's very creamy, so you have to have other things to hydrate your face. So today's look, I don't have an inspo per se, but one thing I want is a pink. I want a pink blush. I want to apply pink blush, but the thing is, I don't have pink powder. I only have the liquid one, and the only powder blush I have is in peach. So I don't know how it will work, but we're going to see. Today I'm not doing things the way I usually do it. Usually I start with my eyes and brows, but we are going to start with our foundation first. I'm using this Kiss Beauty matte foundation. I don't like the way it dries off very fast because it's a matte foundation, so I'll mix it in with this foundation. So I've sprayed myself with this moisturizing water. It's also a setting spray to add back hydration into my face because my skin is dry. I've mixed it in. Now I'm just going to transfer it to my face with this. I like using my hand, so you'll see me using my hand very often with a blush, with a foundation. This foundation will definitely be lighter than my skin tone, but I will be able to work with it. So to spread it out, I'm using this. I usually don't use brushes that much because I don't have so many brushes. So I'm just using this to spread it out. You can also opt to pick it up with a brush. This will make the process much faster. Now that I have spread it out with the brush, I'm going to come in with my damp beauty blender and smoothen it out. And I don't have bronzer, so this is what I use in place of bronzer. It's not powder per se, it is a wet powder. Let's say it's a wet powder. Use the same brush and apply it right here. So this is your placement. As you can see, I have a shadow here, so this is where I usually go with my bronzer. I'm not going to drag it downwards. I want it to just stay here, and then I'll just go in to the rest of the face. I hadn't applied a lot of foundation on my forehead because I knew I would use a bronzer, so just spread it out. I like going inwards a little bit, just in these areas. I don't know, it makes the makeup look nicer, and it brings warmth back into your face. I just love it. And then on my hairline, and then the last part will be in this area. The next thing is my pink blush. It's not a blush, it's a lip gloss, but I use it as a blush. I usually don't use pink blush on its own. I mix it in with a red one to make orange, which I find it to be very beautiful on melanin skin. But today I just want pink. I just want pink. I'm not going to use a lot because it's a matte lip gloss. I am going to mix it in with some lip gloss, which is not matte. I don't know why matte and lip gloss make sense being in the same sentence, or having a product named a matte lip gloss. It doesn't make sense to me. I've already cleaned my brush because I'm using this one, and I don't want to do a lot, so I'm just applying a little bit at a time. I'm not sure with the placement. Let me just place it here, closer to the bronzer. Then picking up your product with brushes, it is a game changer. If you want your creams to be blended out smoothly, picking up your product with your brush, with a fluffy brush, is a game changer. I'm going to go into my forehead a little bit with the remaining product to just bring some warmth back. And no, I don't know, it just looks nice when you do that. So you don't want to overdo it. I think I overdid it a little bit at this side, but just spreading it out. And then later on, I'll add some bronzer to cover it up a little bit, but it will look so immaculate. Next is the OG Elegant Pro Concealer. I apply everything on my hand, so I'm just going to pick it up with a flat brush. And I don't want to overdo the concealer because sometimes I apply so much. So the placement is a normal placement, just a line here and then a V shape. I'm spreading it out so that when I am blending it out, I don't have to do a lot of work. This will make it much easier. Then just a line here. I'm not doing it closer to my eye, just downwards a little bit, and then I'll spread it out upwards. And then I'm going to let the concealer sit and spray it just a little bit. As I let the concealer sit, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? I don't know what you guys use to blend out your concealer, but me, here, I use a beauty blender. I know it won't give me the same coverage, but the smooth blend, that I will get, that I am sure of. So I don't know what you guys use. If you are a brush girly, that's okay, but the thing is, with using a brush, you have to use the right one, because if I was to use this one, I won't get that smooth blend. So if you have a concealer brush, that is okay. Blending out my forehead is usually a task that I don't like, so sometimes I will opt not to apply concealer on my forehead, because sometimes it gets really bad, mostly the edges. So that's where I want to put my focus in more. I think that's good. And then just go in a little bit, and that's it. For the under eyes, I'm just doing the same, blending out my edges first so that they can blend out into my blush better. I want to take this one and to blend it up a little bit. Yeah, just like that. And using a beauty blender will take away all the excess product, so that's why I like it, because sometimes I will be heavy handed when it comes to applying my concealer. I have to make sure I don't have creases, because set with just if I set with creases, there's no going back, just have to start over again, and I don't want that. Setting powder, I think I've used a lot. That's much better. Now everything is set, we are going to go into my eyes. I have to do my eyebrows first. Okay, I'm not going to set my blush right now, just going to wait, and then I'll set everything later. If there is one thing I'm not a fan of is doing my eyebrows. I don't know why. Oh no, 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 no. I think I've done, the shape is okay, so I'm just going to fill it in the edges more and just lightly, and I just come forward. So I'm going to clean it up with the remaining concealer I had. I don't have a lot. Yeah, I like that. Like, looks much better. Going in with my concealer. I'm using a fluffy brush to spread out my concealer. I think I'll have to go in with a little bit of foundation because it's kind of bright. I won't lie, it's kind of bright. But yeah, it's actually not that bright. What do you think? This is where I use a lot of time. I'm going to go in first with this as my trend is here. I'm going in with this color as my transition color, and I'm going to apply it just on my crease and blend it out. It's a very beautiful color. I love the way it applies, and I haven't used much of it because I've been abusing this word. And then I'm going to go in with this brown one, the darker brown one, and pack it in just on this area. I'm not blending it out everywhere, I'm just packing it in. You see how colorful it is? And the next thing is this color. I'm using this flat brush. I've cleaned it. As you can see, it's clean. Now picking it up and placing it here. I'm just to pack it in here, and then I'll spread it out afterwards. And I want to shape it to be like I'm cutting a crease. Yeah, and spreading it out just like that. I love the way it looks, but I need something more. This is too basic for me, so I'm going to come in with this other one. This one is shiny. Oh, this is much better. Yeah, I don't know if you'll see the shine, but it's shiny, shiny. Add it away, and I've added this yellow one. It's almost the same. We're going to set my blush, and you can see it's pink. It's almost the same color, but it's not. Actually, don't hate it. It looks nice. It looks nice. And now I'm going to go in with my bronzer again and just reapply it again, this area. I'm going to use my pencil to line this area. Using my finger is much more effective with this brush to just blend it out better. A little amount of this, lining them up. Now we're using a red. What do you think? I think I like it better now. This is how it came out looking.